Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, let's talk about the truth about the 0 down deal. But actually, a lot of buyers don't realize how this deal is actually structured, and there is a high interest rate on the deal. So we're going to go through the numbers, tell you what it actually means, and who it's not really for if you're looking to be getting the best deal on a Tesla. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. And of course, quick channel announcement. If you like giveaways, don't forget that in December, every single day, we are going to be doing a giveaway for a Tesla swag item, accessory, and much more Tesla accessory. So hit that like button if you like giveaways, hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified. And it's going to be on the live streams every single day where we will figure out how we're going to do a giveaway and pick winners and everything. 30 days of 30 giveaways, prizes, and much more. And so what a lot of buyers don't actually realize, there's actually some numbers and real numbers behind some of the deals on that Tesla 0 down deal. And the TLDR is that those deals, that payment has a high interest rate, very high compared to what the interest rate that you can get right now on a Tesla Model Y, which is 1.99%. And some of these numbers, you might not understand how this actually is. So let's walk you through it, and we'll talk about who this deal is actually for, like a Tesla lease, and who the Tesla lease is probably not for. So Model Y premium rear-wheel drive lease interest is actually 5.95%, because when you lease a vehicle from Tesla, you're still essentially financing, you're just financing what you use, which is that 3-year or 2-year period. So of course there's going to be an interest. It's more commonly known as money factor. And how you do the calculations, because when you do the money factor, it's really a number that's like 0.0029 whichever, and you can see once you times it times 2400 to do the math, it pops out to these numbers. So premium rear-wheel drive lease interest is 5.95%, premium all-wheel drive is 6.55%, Model 3 is 4.6%, and premium all-wheel drive is 5.856%. And if you're curious, like what's the lowest numbers in terms of lease interest rates that I've seen, it's like 1.9, maybe 2% was the lowest, and that was actually last December. So hey, maybe does this mean that there could be room for the payments to get lower, or is this, the bank's just saying like, hey, we need to make our money as well, and here is how we're going to write this vehicle deal and everything. And so who is this for? Who's leasing for? If you know you're going to be someone that only keeps Tesla vehicles or your vehicles for 2 to 3 years, and you always want the newest, latest, and greatest, then this might not be as bad of a deal. But if you're someone that keeps your cars 4, 5 years, 10 years, then of course leasing is not going to make a lot of sense. And so really, then really the leasing with the buyout, which is the 6,500 Tesla lease interest or lease incentive, might be the better deal for you. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. All you have to do is click it open first down below, and then open up your Tesla order or inventory order, whichever. Taking a look at inventory, it doesn't really seem like these deals, whether it's 1.99% financing or the free option credit, inventory is still staying pretty high. And really, I feel like the people that want to buy a Tesla are going to be like the Model Y performance orders, or people that are taking advantage of the 6,500 lease incentive and then doing a buyout with like the option credit and everything, which I think is a good deal. But of course, you do have to remember, like each and every month that you keep that lease open and you're not doing a buyout, you could be potentially paying some of this interest. So you do want to buy it out ASAP, which that means you have to have outside financing set up, or maybe even cash, or like a credit union, whichever. And if you're looking for the list of the best credit unions that have interest rates in the 4 to 5%, you can check it out at our Patreon group down below in the description. In other Tesla news, Tesla has released a new shop swag item. We've got this wooden Tesla Semi and Tesla Cybertruck. Really cool to see here, and they released this in the shop for $60. So if you're looking for another Tesla item to purchase and everything, maybe this one could be the one for you as well. And don't forget, if you're going to be buying a Tesla, you want to get maximum value for your current vehicle or your trade-in. So that's why we partner with Give Me the VIN, because they want to buy your vehicle from the comfort of your home and give you the maximum value. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. What do you think of these interest rates? And if you're someone that's going to be keeping your car 4 to 5, maybe 10 years, then of course financing at 1.99% might be the best deal for you at the end of the day. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.
Thanks to everyone. RC, thanks for coming in. Mark, great to see you. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Jackson, great to see you. Art, Base Fraud, thanks for coming in. And Lavendi, thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Let's see here. RC, a lot of your videos than yours are quite loud. Yours are quiet. Could you turn up the volume? You can turn down ours, but at max volume, it sounds quite low. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. Let me see. If I turn this up on this side, it seems to be, what about that? Is that much better for you guys? Because you can see, like, I think if I talk a little louder, it might peak out, but I turned it up on my side. So maybe that's good. Maybe it's not. But thank you, RC, for the feedback. Jackson, do you think they'll have zero down on Cybertruck? I mean, I guess that could be the next move here, but I also think Tesla, figured out their inventory situation for the Cybertrucks, and maybe they're not, they're not as pressed to try and sell them. But I was taking a look at some inventory discounts. There are Cybertrucks with like $7,000 to $8,000 off. So, I mean, hey, maybe they're just trying to figure out and push it that way. Looking forward to December giveaways. Thanks for doing those. No, thank you, Art. Thanks for always dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Dennis, we need more vlogs. The hour videos are definitely more fun ones. Yeah, and I need to think of like better topics or more topics, and we need to do a lot more of different videos and everything. Lavendi, they're just trying to catch people with that zero down, which is not really zero. Manufacturer is also bad. This is not a good deal. Keep waiting. Money factor is not bad. Yeah, exactly. Like I think Tesla just like flip flops. Like one day or 1 month they'll do like zero down deals, and then the next month they'll actually do like a 0% deal or like a more attractive rate. And so I think that's what they'll be switching soon to, and maybe that's going to be in the next couple of weeks as we go through December and we figure out if Tesla's really going to be making these incentives even better. How are you going to be doing the giveaway this year? It's a good question. I'm probably going to do a combination of like maybe using Gleam for like a month-long giveaway so that people they don't have to be so pressed to like jump into the live streams. And then we'll probably do like every other day we'll pick the winner like from the live stream. That will just like get an instant win, like a quick hit of dopamine, and then alternating, maybe I'll do like comments where you have to like leave a comment and I'll pick randomly. So like we'll do like 3 different methods so that people can, I guess, have more fun with it, or maybe it'll be way too confusing, and we'll just do the live stream on, because I think last year we did comments every single day where you had to leave like a special secret code comment, and then I would pick from the winners from there. In this next topic, there's a brand new DIY paint protection film kit for your Model Y Performance. And let me give you my thoughts on this, because certainly it is a great way to save a lot of money. And I'm actually considering it for our Model Y Performance, because Model Y Performances are starting to show up in showrooms. We've got confirmation of Legacy West, Plano, Texas, and we've got confirmation from Vegas as well at their East Sahara location. If you've seen a Model Y Performance at your local Tesla showroom, let us us know if it's around, and so we can start to make a list of it. Hat tip to Brian for letting us know that there's at the one at the East location. But the question here is, what about like DIY paint protection film? And I'll give you my thoughts on it, because TesBros/DIY Wrap Club just released their performance DIY paint protection film kit for their Model Y performance as well, and you can save thousands by doing it yourself. But is it actually needed? Like, should you protect your whole vehicle, and is this a hard job to try and do it yourself? Yes, you're going to be spending time and hours and effort to throw it on, but if you're going with clear or matte, it actually is not that bad, because it's clear and it's not colored or it's matte, you won't necessarily see a lot of the imperfections if you even mess up. And on top of that, TesBros or DIY Wrap Club has a protection where, like, if you mess up, you'll get like a replacement for that body panel or whichever, so that you can cover it again. And they give you all the different tools with it. So if you're interested in a wrap or a DIY wrap for your vehicle, it might be worth it to check it out. Link down below in the description. But I think at a minimum, depending on how you drive, I would definitely just go with the lower front bumper, even if you're doing like a lease vehicle, because we've heard horror stories in which Tesla will charge for a bunch of rock chips on that lower front bumper anywhere from like $1,000 to $2,000. So paying this small protection and doing yourself and protecting it could be worth it. I've had plenty of vehicles that had like a vinyl wrap and it would be chipped through, or to have rock chips on the front of the vehicle as well. So definitely check it out if you're even interested remotely at DIY Wrap Club /TesBros down below in the description, and save some money as well with our discount code link and supporting the channel as well. But let us know what your thoughts are, let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. See, Mark, giveaway for the last person that watches, hit the like button. Right now, 43 are watching and 3 push the button, pushing like boost. Thanks, guys. No, thank you, Mark. Hitting the like button does go a long way to support the channel and the live streams. So thank you to everybody that's comes in and hits the like button really quickly. Lavendi, they have a lot invested in Cybertruck, now selling them to sister companies. I don't think any crazy deals. Inventory also flat, not producing a lot. Yeah, I think they probably dwindled down the production, switched it all to Model Y, and sold to their sister companies and everything. Craig, if you need full self-driving half price, it worked great. Thank you. No, thank you, Craig. Thank you for the feedback there. And congrats on your full self-driving deal for half off. If anybody out there is pending delivery and you haven't picked up your Tesla yet and you want full self-driving for half off, definitely check out my Linktree link down below in the description, and check out my inquiry form at the bottom. Fill it out and I can contact you and point you in the right direction as well. But you have to have not picked up your Tesla yet. It's the only way it works. In this next topic, the Model Y Standard, I think, finally makes sense to me now. After driving it, after thinking about it, thinking about the price, and maybe even the demographic that is looking to buy it. And if they, there is no catalyst at the moment. And I do feel like there are starting to be a lot more people looking to buy this vehicle as they start to learn about it, learn about the pricing, the $5,000 difference. And I feel like a lot of people, like a lot of newcomers, like if you're already a Tesla owner and you've done a lot of research, you're not going to care about some of these different things, or you are going to care about some of these features that the premium has. But if you're like maybe most people that just see a car, see a Tesla, see a badge, see that $5,000 discount and think to themselves, hey, I want to save that $5,000, all those other extra features like autopilot, they don't care for me. I don't care for it, or HEPA filters or ambient lights. I just want a car that's electric, has Tesla, system UI, because I heard it's great, and it has electric power and everything. So that's why I feel like that now I understand who this vehicle is actually for. And if you think about it, it's starting to get more orders, and I'm already starting to get feedback that people are actually buying this. I actually saw one of these on the road with plates and everything today, and so it kind of makes sense, because there is definitely a demographic that would love a cheap Tesla and also would not want a glass roof anyway, and that want the coverage for like UV protection and everything. And so I really feel like now I understand who this is for, and it's not for the Tesla people that like all the different features. It's for the people that are brand new to the brand and everything. We actually did drive this vehicle on the channel, so if you want to check out that video with the review and everything, I'll post it. It's on the channel if you want to take a look at it, Model Y Standard, and let us know what your thoughts on it. Would you ever buy this vehicle, or is this vehicle just not for you at all? Or, I mean, if you think about it, this vehicle is out there right now with no deal at all on it. Like, it is higher price. There's no interest rate. There's no like interest rate promotion. There's no lease payment on it. So it's only a matter of time. Like, once they release this and they put like what, a $399 a month payment, a $349 a month payment, people are going to want to buy it because it's going to be perceived as the cheaper deal, more value, maybe even depending on if you value some of those different options and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments.
Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.
Thanks to everyone. Lavendi, I appreciate the consistency of streaming every day. Great work ethic. Thank you. I mean, it's sometimes I'm surprised, like, we can figure out topics to talk about every single day and everything. Cyborg, I'm definitely considering getting on that half off full self-driving list. Don't have a VIN assigned yet, though. Well, actually, you don't need a VIN, Cyborg, so you can actually reach out to make sure I've got your information so that once you're ready and once we're ready, that I can point you in the right direction and everything. This next topic is actually going to be pretty spicy and might actually rip a band-aid off of what may be already happening out there. And I actually had the same issue. I kind of chose to maybe ignore it. I thought it was maybe just in my head. But I do remember a couple of you out there, maybe even Clutch, if you're watching, speak about this. And it seems like now it is documented in full, like over 60 pages of documents, tons of users talking about this, and it's going to be interesting. So let's talk about it. The Model Y Juniper refresh might have an issue. Multiple owners are complaining about this. Let's take a look at what it is, and maybe a potential fix has already been found. So this is an issue within the front of the Model Y Juniper. If you've been driving around on your brand new Model Y, you might hear like a slight clunk. Like on mine, actually, it was like very, very, very slight clunk. I didn't actually think if it was real or not. I think maybe it was in my head, but it seems like I do remember some of you actually reporting about that there was a clunk similar from the left driver's side front. And it seems like it has been identified. There's over 60 pages, 61 pages on the Tesla Motors Club of people trying to figure out how they can fix it, how they can DIY fix it. Like, take a look at this. Someone tried to even like loop it with their own Ace Hardware tape or grommet or whatever to try and work. And it seems like that person said 90% improved. But it seems like Tesla service has, like, a couple different users have brought it to Tesla service. And here it seems to be what the issue is. It's this like rubber grommet right here on the strut tower or whichever. Maybe it needs to be replaced. Maybe it needs to be enhanced. And hopefully Tesla engineering or whichever, they probably are aware of this already, and they have yet to release a TSB, a Tesla service bulletin. But here are the part numbers if you're interested, that you can get it done to try and get replaced if you're hearing and feeling the same issue. And if you want to read about all the different things that have been happening with it, the thread title is actually 2026 Model Y suspension rattle on Tesla Motors Club, so you can actually take a look at it for yourself and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but the one thing is for sure, if you just bought a Tesla, don't forget another issue that you can fix is not having all-weather floor mats. And our favorite set is 3W Autolife. Especially if you use promo code Dennis35, you get 35% off. So if you're looking for a floor mat that has great fitment, lifetime warranty, definitely check them out down below in the description to get a nice fat discount on it as well. I saw your Model X depreciation video. The person who bought it got a great deal. Nah, yeah, that was a great deal for sure for them. And I mean, I've been tracking the market on it for a little bit, and it's just, I mean, at $1,100 a month, it's actually not that bad. Because it's that type of vehicle that's going to depreciate that at a monthly payment like that, and so it certainly is okay. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.